Alright, welcome to another video of Alex Gaming, and today we're going to be hopping back into the Microsoft Flight Simulator to do some flight simulating. So we're going to start off with one of the main reasons I actually bought the flight simulator is the A320. So let's start a flight with that. Let's start from airport that we go to a lot, and in that exact livery. So let's see if we can find it here. Yep, that one. Let's see. Right there. Departing from this runway. I do not want live weather. So here, let's just, clear skies. Should be good. Let's go flying. One thing I really like about the A320 is that it's got the better out of the modeling in the game compared to the 747 and some of the other, and especially the Captain Sim 777. I think one of you mentioned in the comments something about that. I'll show you that in a second. Alright, here we are in the A380, but you can see that the cockpit is definitely, although this is the standard A320 cockpit, the outside may look very loud, but it's different. Okay, that was weird. See, only the engine modeling on these two engines work. But, I'm gonna go back in the cockpit because it's a lot quieter in here. And let's get going. So, throttle. Oh yeah, no, this definitely sounds like an A380. Especially from my experience of flying on A380, which is a lot. Which is kind of odd. But yeah. This thing is definitely really fun to fly on. It's definitely doesn't look like this on the cockpit though. Because the A380 is actually a lot more modern than this plane. We're struggling to take off. And man, how far do I need to turn my master volume down? We're not even climbing that much. What is that? That's the MD-11 overspeed. I mean the MD-82. What? That was weird. A380 is one of my favorite planes of all time. I actually haven't checked if the autopilot works yet. The auto throttle is definitely not working because we're stalling. Hello, auto throttle. Do you exist? Okay, there we go. I think we just have to reset the auto throttle. Anyways, I guess the autopilot does work. This is a pretty nice plane right here. Oh my gosh. What? I can literally just go straight out of the cockpit. Oh, this is so broken. It's a flying A320 cockpit. Wow. The autopilot just disconnected itself. Okay. Okay, I guess the autopilot reconnected itself. How about we hop into ooh, wait, this is weird. Anyways, how about we hop into another airplane now? This is so weird. Okay, we're dropping. See here, we're trying to land the 777. The physics feel so different. What is wrong with this? Okay, I forgot. I should probably try using the yoke, which I also have hooked up. Is it kind of weird that I have 3 flight simulators hooked up at the same controllers hooked up at the same time? I could probably start using some trim here. Okay. If you're wondering what yoke I'm using, it's just the plain old SciTech yoke. Oh man, that throttle is super sensitive on this plane. For some reason it's way easier to land an X-plane. It probably has to do with that I never use like rainy weather in X-plane. But meh. I think over there you can see Tampa International. So that means where I used to live is probably somewhere down over there because we're pretty close to this airport. Used to, not currently. Only thing I know that Captain Sim does good is their exterior modeling. But for $25 though, you're not getting much compared to the Captain Sim 717, which has like opening engine like cowlings. Also, this plane, you're always in the yellow thing, except for the fact that if I fly here, the plane always wants to stall and then flop itself onto the ground. If you're wondering, on my little meter here, I have it, the engines are supposed to be set to 20%, not 60%. Ah! The most unstabilized approach ever. Why is it so... Ah! What? Still might be one of the not great pilots out there here. Ah! We're stalling, even though we're still in the yellow. With how unstabilized this approach is, you'd think I'd be flying in like a whole bunch in wind shear with like in like 20 degrees of wind, like a 90-degree wind shear. Actually, is how bad this is.
40.
Uh-oh. So we can touch down on the runway.
20, 10.
Oh, that was hard. That's a tail strike too. Alright, reverse thrust. Just try to steer it back on the runway. As you can see, this plane is definitely not the easiest to land. Also, imagine you have to use the wing exits and then you can, and the speed breaker's still a bonk. Actually, you know, that's pretty well detailed, but still for $25, like, man, that's a lot. I could've, that's almost enough to buy the Latin VFR A318 if it's on sale. On sale, that is. But let's hop into our last plane of today. To summarize what happened there is, the last but not least plane was going to be the fly-by-wire A320. And so I tried that, and it didn't work. And then I made sure that the plane was updated. I made sure my game was updated. I made sure my graphics card drives were updated, because that's actually what happened once. And that didn't work. So then I tried to... So then I was going to do the headwind simulations A330, which is another great airplane. I tried that, but that didn't work either. It just kept crashing my game, and my game won't even open, even if I have the A320 and all that stuff uninstalled. The fly-by-wire, the headwind simulation, the A330. Even with all that stuff uninstalled, the game's pretty crashed. So I'm going to stick with my old favorite X-Plane 12, the X-Plane 12 flight simulator. Anyways, thank you for watching. This was also kind of a long video. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.